Started my career in Philadelphia as a transit police officer over 30 years ago. Looked up to my father, who retired as a Philadelphia police officer before moving down to take a chief's position in Florida. I've been fortunate that I've got a son who thought well enough of both myself and this profession to go into law enforcement. He's a police officer in Miami Beach. So between Philadelphia, Fort Lauderdale, Tennessee, and Grand Rapids, the last 3+ decades have been very rewarding. My wife had a couple opportunities come up in Florida for labor and delivery positions, and they never felt quite right, and they were never in the right part of the state. This one she was excited about. It was in an area, geography-wise, that's smack dab in the middle of our son and our in-laws, and driving distance to my parents and siblings. So it was very attractive, and just intuitively, I had to follow my gut, and it felt right, and I think the timing is appropriate. I didn't come up here looking for an easy position. I came up here looking for a challenge. So I started in July of 2014, and then Ferguson was in August of 2014. And I've said before, I think that was my generation's Watts. Now, Watts was in the summer of '65, and it changed the face of policing. And I think Ferguson changed the face of policing for a generation of law enforcement. But I think it's changed it for the better. We've become more transparent, we've become more accountable, more approachable. So no, the challenges is actually some of the things that I'll miss the most. I'm still wrestling with the fact that for the first time in over 30 years, I won't have a uniform to put on. For the first time since I was 13, I won't have a job to go to. But I'm looking forward to spending time with family. And I know you can't make up time, but I've got a granddaughter who's 8 years old who still thinks it's cool to hang out with me. I want to enjoy those years before I become not so cool. So I'm looking forward to family time.